What's up, folks? This is BG. How everybody doing? I'm looking spiffy. But anyway, I want to speak to. Let me roll my window up. Now, I want to speak to my quote unquote black people. All right, this is just for you and for nobody else. All right. The problem with our race, all right, is that we do not know where we are from. All right. Yeah, they might tell us that we're from Africa. All right. But they never give us where we're at in Africa. Africa is a continent that contains many different dark-skinned nations in it. All right. And just for us to be satisfied with us being from Africa and not doing any further study into it, that's not good for us to do. It keeps us in this place of complacency. You know what I'm saying? It keeps us wide open to accept everything else except who we truly are. You know what I'm saying? We can accept that they call us African Americans, all right? So we from Africa and America, all right? They can call us Negros, they can call us Negros, they can call us all types of things, but never who we really are. They can even call us a color of a crayon. You know what I'm saying? But it still does not describe who we are. Now, when you speaking about an African, you do not call that African a black person. You call him an African. And on top of that, the African is just not an African, all right? This African could be an Egyptian, all right? The Hamites, the African could be from Nigeria. Their nation could be out of Congo or Zimbabwe. You know what I'm saying? These people are different nations within this country, different dark-skinned nations. All right. Now, for us, yes, we are a dark-skinned nation. All right. And I'm here to tell you today, black folk, that we are not African. We are not from Africa. Even if some of our DNA say that we came from Africa, it's not true, because for the simple fact that it is true that we did leave from Africa to come here. But the truth is that in 70 AD, when Rome smashed Jerusalem, all right, majority of the Hebrews or the Israelites fled into Africa, deep into Africa. They went south and they went west. Most of us were shipped from the west coast of Africa, all right? And understand that every nation had their hand in this. The Arabs, the Africans, and all the white nations had their hand in slavery. And you best believe that the Jews, the so-called Jews, was at the forefront of it. Black folk, who we are Hebrews. We are descendants of the ancient Israelites. We are the rightful owners of that land in Israel, over there in the quote-unquote Middle East and everything. Once we get that knowledge and accept it, we can move on as a people and come together as a people of the Most High, a peculiar people, a royal priesthood is what we can become. But we content with being from pagan Africa. We content for being from moon and sun worship Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We're content with being from places that do eat the blood of humans and animals and do eat humans. That's what we're content from being from. You know what I'm saying? We watch all these back in the day, all these African American shows like Different World and everything, and they always promote in some type of African idea or some type of, they do like an African play or whatever. But what part of Africa is this culture from that you're dancing like? You're just jumping up and down and bouncing up and down, but you don't even know which tribe that this particular dance come from, and you don't even know if you're from that particular tribe. All right. Another thing, black folk, in the Bible, it says that the Hebrews were dark-skinned people. All right. They were the dark-skinned people. They resembled the Ethiopians. They resembled the Egyptians, which are a dark-skinned people. Now you got to do your research on your own to see this. All right. And also, there's this thing called the DNA haplogroup. All right. For what I have found, that the majority of African Americans are E1B1A Y haplogroup. All right. And Africans are E1B1B haplogroup. Okay. So that makes us not part of Ham. Alright, so where does this haplogroup come from? Well, this haplogroup, they got this haplogroup from the west part of Africa. And these people that have this haplogroup claims that they are the rightful descendants from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Alright? They say that they are the descendants. Alright? You can also, and these people are the Bantus and some other people. But just do your own research, black folk. To do your own research. For real. This is some serious stuff, so we can know who we truly are and not go by the lies that the system has told us ever since we've been born, or we can remember. I know many of us cannot fathom that we're not African. I know many of us cannot fathom that, oh, black people, there's black people that's outside of Africa. All black folk, all darker nations are not from Africa. Alright? Do your research on the Jews that is occupying Israel right now. Alright? They are Khazarians. Alright? I don't remember what their haplogroup DNA is, but what I found out that their haplogroup DNA is European. Alright? They are not the true children of Israel. If you do your research, you can even see and read that a lot of these Ashkenazi Jews admit that they are not blood descendants of the children of Israel, but they are converts, alright, from the land of Khazaria. Alright? And another thing, black folk, if you look into the Bible, it said Israel would go back to slavery in Egypt by boats. Alright? What only nation of people you know that got taken in slavery in boats? You know what I'm saying? Into America, which is a symbolic Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that's said in the Bible is that it said that the Israelites will forget who they are. You know what I'm saying? That their memory of who they are will be erased. That we would die for a lack of knowledge. Alright? What other nation in this world, in history has been erased? Alright? Their heritage has been hidden from them. What people has that happened to? Black folk. Please answer that for me. It has happened to us so-called African Americans and any other slave from the transatlantic slave trade that got shipped all around this world. Alright? You have to do your research. Let's not just settle for the indoctrination that we've been taught while we were in schools. Alright? Number one way we would come together and get our stuff together is to find out who we are and to accept it and start living the way we need to be living according to the word. And even if you do not believe in the Bible, you need to find out who you are. You need to find out that you are the descendants of the children of Israel. Alright? That's what you need to find out. Because right now we're reaching for everything. We make hip-hop a culture. We make this a culture. We make that a culture. We attach ourselves to all types of things because we don't know who we are. We don't know who we are. Black folk, listen now. We got a European education. Alright? A European education, which they constantly teach us European things. They teach a little bit of things about Africa. We got 1 month of black history. You know what I'm saying? Which is not even true black history. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach us really nothing about us, but they teach us about them. They teach us about their history. But is it fair to us that we don't know our own history? Huh? Parents, grandparents, and should we all be content with what we've been taught in schools? Should we be teaching our kids the same thing that the system has perpetrated on us for all these years? So we just gonna believe that we are from Africa because somebody says so, because our oppressor says so? That doesn't make any sense. The president of Egypt back in the day, I believe in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, even said the reason why Israel would never have peace is because they left Israel, left black and came back white. Alright? This is the president of Egypt back in the day. Look it up. I can't remember his name. It's Gamil something. But look it up. He said Israel would never have peace because they left black and came back white. Alright, do your research. Read the 13th tribe. Read the Antiquities of the Jews from Josephus. You know what I'm saying? Read the it's something called the Creation of the Jew. Read it. Look it up. Look up everything. Look about haplogroups. I'm for real. Just research it yourself. Don't take my word for it. Alright? Don't take my word for it, just like we took the system's word for where we was from. Alright? Our history goes back to slavery, and that's it. And we're content with that. We've been content with this for years and years, and even before I was born, and I'm almost 40. We've been content with this for year after year after year. And when a few of us wake up, what do us black folk do? We reject each other. We don't even want to look into it because we believe what our captors, our masters, taught us. You understand what I'm saying? Black folk, it's time to wake up. It's time to do the right thing. It's time to start coming to remembrance of who we are. It's time to start waking each other up. It's time for us to start becoming that peculiar people, that royal priesthood. It's about that time we start becoming the nation of Israel that we are. It's that time. It's that time. It's that time to stop listening to these Christian preachers. It's about that time to stop listening to these celebrities. It's about this time. It's about that time to stop listening to these media-appointed black leaders. It's about time to start doing our own research. That's what time it is. It's time to start taking our heritage back, taking our history back. It's time to learn what language we used to speak. It's time to learn our old culture. It's time to learn how to be Hebrew and not black. It's time to learn how to be an Israelite and not an African American, not an Afro-American, not a nigger, not a Negro, but a Hebrew Israelite. Excuse me. I'm getting hyped up over here, getting a little sweaty. But black folk, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. We're the only people whose history has been deleted. Alright? Has been deleted and erased, put away, stored away where we can't find it. But we can find it because it's right in our eyes. It's right in front of our face. It's in books. The people say it. The Jews say it. The Jews wrote books about it. It's in Zondervan's. Zondervan's Bible Dictionary even said that Ham is not the progenitor of the Negros. So who is the progenitor of the Negros if it's not Ham? Think about it. Look up the DNA haplogroups. Alright? Alright? Look up the history. Alright? Matter of fact, look in the Museum of London and look up the siege of Lachish, where Israel, or Lachish, was being seized by the Assyrians. And when you take a look at those artifacts, you will see that the ancient Hebrews were in fact a dark-skinned people with woolly hair. Alright? They were not a pigmentationless person. It was not a Caucasian person. It was not an Arabian person. It was not a Chinese or Asian person. Alright? Black skin, brown skin. Alright? Hebrews, y'all all beautiful. We all beautiful. Who got the most beautiful women in the world? We do. Who got the most intelligent women in the world? We do. Who want our women? Everybody else. Who is the byword of the world? Who is the race that's hated the most? Who is the race that was prejudged all the time? It's the so-called blacks. It's the so-called blacks. Just got to wake up, people, and we got to do our research. And please don't just put this to the side, black folk, because this is for you and for nobody else. Do your research. Listen to this. Alright, there's a guy on YouTube, Dr. Yosef Ephraim. Go listen to him. He talk about the DNA haplogroups. You can find a lot of things. You can study. You can find a lot of things. Just look it up on the internet. Make sure you cross-check your references. Make sure it's a legitimate book and everything or whatever. And just check it out. Check it out. I'm about to miss my exit, but check it out. For real, check it out, man. Check it out. We're lost. We're lost people. You know, we are very lost people. Very lost. And what we need is to know who we are. And who we are is important as a people. Because as a people, if we know who we are, if we know who we are, I'm just looking for where I'm supposed to be at. If we know who we are, we will act accordingly. And we will come together as a unit. Sorry, I'm trying to find out where I'm going, but anyway, we need to find out who we are. We need to come together as a people and stop all the bull crap. You understand? Oh, this is not it yet. But anyway, I'm about to go. I'm trying to find this place. And I think I passed it. And I got to turn around. So excuse me. I'm about to go. And this is BG signing out. Bakuf Shalom.